How's it hanging, YouTube? Peter here, your Ginger Joe the Geek. Welcome back to Triple G Comics, and welcome back to Thought Bubble Thursdays. So, quick video for you today. What we're going to look at is some of the stuff I bought from the convention. So, as I've mentioned to you before, there weren't many comic book sales, not many long boxes and things like that, but there were lots of creator-owned stalls and art stalls and a few graphic novel stalls. So, I did manage to pick up a fair bit of stuff from there. So, I'm just going to talk you through a few items that jumped out to us and I picked up. Starting off with this, which I absolutely love. I think is absolutely tremendous. So this is Escape to the 80s sketchbook from a gentleman called Gustavo Vargas. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly, Gustavo. Spotted this as I was walking by. Not this in particular book, but basically he had a folder with some original artwork in, and I had that image on the front of Skeletor, who you know is from the Masters of the Universe, which is a series I absolutely love. Has a lot of nostalgia for us, that and Thundercats and things like that. So I sat and I flicked through this gent's artwork, and then he pointed us in the direction of this, which is a collection of all of these sketches, and I had a flick through. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm going to put some images up on screen now. First thing I would say is this booklet's weird. I love it. It's got like, it's almost like I don't know how to describe it, like a furry kind of texture to it. But it's packed full with some brilliant images, some beautiful artwork. Guy's very, very talented. Next time I'm there, if he's there again, I'm going to take some sketch covers because I want a few sketch covers. But basically, I'll put up now, like I said, some images. Start off there with He-Man, as you'll see. Gustavo signed it for us, which I'm very grateful for. I love that version of He-Man. It's quite different to the cartoon version, but I really, really like it. You'll see on the other page there, Gustavo's details for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that kind of stuff. Please check him out. Please check out his work and see if he does any commissioned work and things like that, because he's well worth picking up some bits and bobs. I love that image of Man at Arms, and I really like that picture of Teela. I suspect that Shane from Donald Comics will like that image as well. Sheila looks badass, but she still looks quite feminine. I really enjoy that image. I think it's great. As I'm flicking through the book, I'll not show you all the images, but there's some absolutely brilliant images. And then we'll get on to Thundercats. Love that Lion-O. I think that is an amazing image of Lion-O. He just looks absolutely stunning. So as you'll see, the book's full of different imagery. There's mainly Thundercats and He-Man. There are some figures, some images from something called Galaxy Fighters. Now, I recognize the imagery, but I can't remember it in detail, so I will do some research and check that out. But yeah, that's the booklet. Absolutely love it. Love your work. We'll be looking to see if I can get some more work from you in the future, because I think that's tremendous. So thank you very much for that. Next thing I picked up was from Ram V's table. So Ram, who you'll know from Lola Star and also from now writing Venom, which is going to be massive with Al Ewing. Ram was signing books, but he also had some of his earlier works there, and I've not read much of his stuff. So I decided to pick some of that up. I know he's a massively popular writer, so anything by him is probably going to be good. So I'm sure these will be excellent. So the first one I got is The Blue and Green. Not a book I've heard of. I flicked it open and I really like that painted style. I think it sounds really good. So the little synopsis on the back here is struggling musician Eric Dieter returns home from his mother's funeral and under strange circumstances finds a photograph of the late 60s jazz musician. The search for this musician's identity will soon become an obsession that will take Eric down the spiraling depths of his ambitions, a journey that will erode his faith in reality, forcing him to confront the horrors of his own great expectations. So, sounds really good. Like I say, the artwork inside is stunning. So I have a go at that one, see what I think of that. Next one really grabbed us. Again, it's from Ram V, and it's These Savage Shores. Again, the artwork looks spectacular. Ram's the writer on this. The little synopsis on the back. 2 centuries after the first European ship sailed to the Malabar coast and made landfall at Calcutta, the East Indian Company seeks to secure its future along the lucrative Silk Route in the year 1766. An old evil now sails aboard a company ship, hoping to make a home in this newfound land, but he will soon find that the ground along the Indus is ancient one with demons and legends far older than himself. Sounds interesting. I like the sound of that. It's got some lovely artwork, monsters, beasts, things like that, the kind of stuff I love. So I like that. This one really grabbed us. This is Knife Point Horror. Sorry, I should mention all of these books have been signed for us by the authors, including the ones from RAM. So yeah, Knife Point Horror Anthology, 8 tales of terror. So 8 short stories of horror. I love my scary stories. I love my horror type stories. So really looking forward to getting into this one. And I quite like that format. It's a bit like the Ice Cream Man format. I like the small self-contained stories. So I'm really looking forward to reading that one. Next one's a bit more mainstream, I guess you would say. This is a book from Image that I heard the guys talking about on the Nerd Herd. Link up above to their review of this book. And it's a series called Skywood. I like my nice hardback books, nice to read. But basically, Skywood, from memory from the show, is about a world in which gravity either doesn't work or is dulled down, so people float and things like that. Looks tremendous. This contains all 15 issues, and it also comes with a nice art print. Nice little art print there, signed by the artist. And it's number 10 out of 40, I believe. So that's pretty cool. Like that. I'm sure when I watched this on the Nerd Herd, the guys really, really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to reading that and see what that's all about. Okay, that's your whack. Just a short one today, just to pick up on some of the things I've been buying. Hope you liked it. And check out next Thursday's video for more stuff from Thought Bubble. Take care.